I was trying to purchase smaller machines originally, and then I got, you know, the pros and the floor models.
Yeah. What are we going to have a picnic?
Oh no, I have the K&R I bought. I thought it'd be
Oh, he's got the beer in there.
Oh my goodness, oh boy.
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, pretty spectacular.
Thank you, thank you.
And all those sizes
Tell me
of
to come
nippers.
through here. Video from this side.
Let me see, you've seen all this.
In
Okay.
view of the fact we might be taking my picture, I'll take off my coat.
You're not be any hand of that.
No, I don't have a foot hanger, but I will put somewhere over here. I'll put it over here if you don't mind.
Great.
Don't forget.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Yeah, it's
generally,
That's overwhelming.
my Victors,
Yes,
Zonophones,
yes,
Canadian Berliners,
yeah.
Columbias, and Edison's up there. And then the floor is all mixed.
Mark tells me, yeah, where do we begin? But Mark tells me you have a really spectacular Berliner collection. Probably the best in the world. Pretty close, maybe. Be looking forward to seeing. Now, where should we start?
Well, I think we should start, these are the early Berliners.
Yeah, yes.
So we
Oh
open
my
this up and then
goodness.
Now I have the small one, the cast iron one like you have, the one you got from Fran Moranci, remember? I was supposed to have bought that from him.
No, I didn't buy it from Frank.
Oh, I thought he did sell it here.
No, maybe it started with Fran.
Okay.
I got it from the Oliphant brothers. Do you
Oh, so
remember?
they must have bought it from him.
I think
yes.
they. In fact, I was told that I never knew who they bought it from.
Okay.
But they were on a buying trip
Of course.
many
yeah.
years ago, as
Yeah.
they always are, and I got a call, long distance, asking if I wanted the that machine, and of course I did.
Of course, yeah.
So Steve quoted me a price, $8,000.
Yeah. He always marks it up.
Yes, of course. And I think
Yes.
then he went and bought it at a much better price.
Well, you know what happened then?
But I was happy to pay the $8,000.
Fred Moranci had a large collection.
Yes.
And then he sold everything out, but he kept,
Oh,
I
did
went
he?
there to his house and bought maybe 20 machines from him.
Is that so?
And then he was offering the smaller pieces, the early models,
Yes.
Victors, Berliners, and so on.
Yes.
He kept them all. So the Oliphants wanted about the whole collection, and he wanted to sell it. Yeah,
Oh,
all the
is that
small,
it?
like Victor B's, and that cast iron Berliner was part of it.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
But anyway, that's the way it goes.
Well, that's the way it goes.
So
In
this
the
is-
meantime, I was very happy to pay the $8,000.
Of course, yeah, yeah.
You
Mark
did very
tells
well.
me I did okay.
Yeah. I bought mine from San Filippo.
Yes.
And I paid 10, so we're about
Oh,
there,
we're
yeah.
in the range.
Yes,
we're in the range.
we were when we bought.
Yeah,
No,
we
no.
were when we bought. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So this is, I would assume this is probably the third model made by Cameron Reinhardt in Germany.
Uh-huh.
There's the cast iron model.
Yes, which
There's
is the one I have.
Yes. Then there's Mark has one which is earlier than this. Now someone, you probably read the Caps News that the Stephen Pooley.
Yes.
He decided that maybe the one that Mark's got, it was made earlier or previous to the cast
Yes,
iron, but I
yes.
don't know. So we don't know. We always thought that the cast iron was the first.
I always thought the cast iron was the
But-
first.
It's certainly the most sought after.
Yeah.
And it'll always remain.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's okay with us.
Yeah.
We have it.
That's all I get one.
That's right. Yeah. So this is the one I have. It's this came from Fred Moranci as well.
It did come from
Yes,
France?
he had 4 or 5 of these Berliners.
Did he really?
Guys are calling about 2 of them. I got one.
Did you want to take it out and take a look at it?
No, not necessary. It is not necessary.
It's all in except the horn, because was missing all.
Yes, of course. The horn had Is this one of your horns?
Yeah.
That's why they marked me.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. And you made the elbow too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I since found an original elbow.
And did you get a disc with it? This disc?
Yeah, I got one record
Well, you
from
got a
Fred,
record.
and I since bought 2 or 3 more.
Uh-huh.
I have 2 here and 1 over
They're
there.
hard to get.
They are, yes.
Yeah.
Well, this fellow,
Oh, you have a
Stephen-
couple more.
Yeah.
Now you know where you can get one.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
If you're nice to Domenic.
The Steve
I don't
Pony
know
has got
about
40 of them, 40 records.
Really?
Yes.
Of these 5-inch?
Yes, he got
Really?
a collection in Germany, and he bought a Berliner and
Yeah.
40 records came
And
with it.
40, oh my
He's on his
Lord.
website, you can see them. Yeah.
Now, most of those records, by the way, I think all of them
Mm-hmm.
were made by my grandfather and pressed in Newark, New Jersey. As
Oh, really?
far as I know,
Oh,
yes.
really?
Yeah, Kemmer never made them.
Oh, I see. I thought they were stamped in German.
No, they
Okay.
were stamped in New
States.
Jersey, in the States,
That's odd.
and recorded by Emile.
Of course, yeah.
And some of them were for the German market,
Mm-hmm.
and some were for the English market.
And Italians. I have one in Italian. It's an
Is
Italian.
it, you have one in
Yeah,
Italian?
It's on. They're very rare apparently. It's a language disc teaching how to
Oh, how to
the
speak
numbers
Italian?
and all that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course, you already know how to speak Italian.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, you should.
This one's, you should take a look at this one too. 'cause
This is
Yeah.
they call it tin can, which is
Yeah,
a
this is the
Berliner,
ratchet wind, yes.
but with a metal box.
Yeah,
It's an incredible shape. The base, the case, it's all
yes.
just beautiful.
Yeah, there's a step. These wood all have the Berliner stamp here.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's original wood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is a very odd model actually. You see more. These models I've
You see
seen
more of
lately
these than you
than
do
this
of
one here.
these.
There's only 3 or 4 of these that we know.
Yeah.
They're- And then there's this one here, which is later, probably 1896. This is very
Sorry.
odd.
No problem.
This is very odd. It's got
Wow.
stamps on the folio.
Yes.
But someone, either the dealer, after it was when it was purchased, or soon after,
Yeah, added this.
electrified it.
Yeah.
These are these
The motor's run by a battery, of course?
yes.
Yes.
And it's got
I've
a real
never
pad
seen
here.
anything
It's
like
a
this.
DC motor.
Yeah, so you can change the speed.
Yes, you need. Well, you need a certain amount of current for it to get the right
To
speed.
get it started.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, of course.
Now, there's I saw on one of the catalogs or an older book that the governor was upright. But I guess it probably didn't work, so they probably changed it to the horizontal, like this one here is. The governor's back here.
Uh-huh.
But it does work. I had it
This is
running.
unusual.
You had it working?
Yeah, it runs with a battery. It really it runs.
What battery,
We know what I use.
what was the voltage?
I use a 6-volt battery
Lantern
charger.
battery. Oh, the charger, you use
Battery
a
charger for
charger.
motorcycles.
Yeah, oh, sure, why not?
And they run really good.
Yeah.
The problem is that when you let the weight go on it and it
Yes.
doesn't, it does
Yeah.
not. Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, these were so heavy that it was really hard on the motor.
Yes.
Yeah, they are so heavy,
So
it's
as
too
soon
bad.
as you let the reproducer down, then it stops. But it
Yeah,
does
it
run.
stops.
It's really good.
But this is really unusual, this writing here.
Yeah.
With
I
the
don't, see
writing
that.
on
I
the
don't think I've
folio.
ever seen one like that.
Oh, with the printing on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, oh my goodness. It does say Berliner
Yeah.
Gramophone,
Most of
doesn't
them
it?
are black because they're gutta percha, or they either
Yes.
turn, because the gutta percha turns brown after a while.
Yes,
I guess.
yes.
That's the Berliner.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's very interesting, Dominic. I don't think Grandpa ever selected anything brown. I think
That's
it's
right, it's
everything
all
just
black.
turned. It started out black and ended
Yeah.
up brown.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep, November 8, 1887. That was that was it.
There are 2 models of this
Yes.
type here. One was made in 1896 and one 1897, but they're
Uh-huh.
close. This is the early one because it has the Philadelphia
Oh,
plate.
the
Yeah.
Philadelphia plate. Yes.
So,
Yeah, yes.
but this is the ratchet Berliner, which is same motor as this one here, but with a wood case.
Put it in a wood
Yeah.
case.
This is the common one you see more.
Yeah. That was quite rare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the Elephants have one they purchased from these fellows in Ohio a few years ago.
Uh-huh.
I have one. And I don't know who else. I think there's one more that I know of. So there are 3 or 4 that we know, but not more than that.
And this is fascinating.
Yeah, this one here, believe it or not,
The
they
listening
came.
tube.
the
It
listening
came with
tube.
listening tubes. Is
It
that
has,
so?
actually, I had this reproducer here, because when I bought this one here, I didn't have the
Yes.
proper reproducer.
So,
So-
Dominic, you removed the horn and put in the tubes in here somewhere.
Yeah, there was a plug back here, this
Yes.
plug here.
Oh,
that
yes.
goes at the end,
Uh-huh.
specifically to plug in
To plug in the
the
rubber.
listening tube.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I found Well, this is just a cylinder box,
Yeah.
just for the steeler.
Oh, okay.
There, yeah. Now this is a rare reproducer as well. I found this from someone in Minnesota. He sold me 2 or 3 Berliner reproducers. One of them was this one here. This was, I showed it to many people, including Königsberg.
Yes.
They've never seen one like this. It's probably a transitional after
Between,
this,
after that,
And the
this
J,
was very
yeah.
early.
Yes.
Yes.
and the J reproducer.
Yeah. Do you think this one was designed by Johnson?
It's a Berliner reproducer. It says Berliner on it. It says JB. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yes.
Who knows?
But it's, I don't know if it's marked at the back or not. I don't know. There's a certain number there, I think.
Uh-huh, yeah.
But it is definitely a Berliner reproducer.
Uh-huh.
So,
It could be a Berliner reproducer still designed by Johnson.
it's possible. Yeah.
That is possible.
Yeah. This is, as you know, is the coin up.
Yeah, the coin op.
This was made in
God.
USA but sold in UK. Many of these models were sold there.
Were they sent over to the UK?
Yes. Yes. This is the US trademark for Berliner, which there are many other movies.
Yes, I'm familiar with those.
This one here is mahogany Berliner. It was sold in Europe, but there's a stamp made in USA in the box itself. Because it says June 23rd.
Oh, inside,
Yeah.
inside the box?
It's stamped
Yes.
just like a certain number.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a mahogany one. Yeah, that's pretty, isn't it?
René Rondeau has one like this one here.
Oh, yeah? And is this chromed? Is it chrome plated?
Yeah.
Or
well,
nickel,
they're
maybe
all
nickel.
nickel plated.
They're
They're all
nickel.
nickel plated.
Yeah.
A lot of them lose the nickel because the polishing that was done
Yeah.
was not done properly.
Oh,
And
yeah,
eventually
and
they
it
peel
wears
off.
away.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
But
but these
mostly
are
chrome.
unplated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These were all plated, but they wore out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were all
The
nickel
plating
plated.
has worn off?
Yes.
Is that
A
so?
lot of them you see they're worn out because it's cast iron.
Yes,
It
of
kind
course.
of starts
Yes.
rusting and then it comes through the plating and it eats up the plating and it peels
Yeah. I broke a spring inside here.
Oh,
Once.
did you?
Yeah.
Well, they're small springs. They're very tiny.
Yeah.
1-inch springs.
Yeah, and that was a problem with them. But at any rate, I took it to a welding shop,
Uh-huh.
and I got it
And then it
welded
re-welded?
together, and
Yes.
it worked beautifully
Sure,
after that.
sure.
It was good, but I learned my lesson and
Right,
don't do
divide
it
it,
anymore.
My American Berliner, if you take this part off,
Yes.
inside it's stamped repaired 1898.
Oh, really? Repaired 1898? Oh, no
So
kidding.
that's nice.
No kidding.
Now, the other ones, these are Victors. This is the Victor toy. It's called 1904.
Ah.
Victor. It's a hand one.
You want to pull it out?
Not this one, but
No,
this
this one here. It's
Yeah.
a Victor toy.
Oh, yeah. With the brown Canadian disc.
Yes. Well, I like to put this kind because otherwise the dust, like I have this kind
Yes.
of room that it gets into the felt and
Sure.
more difficult to clean.
Sure.
This is the Victor Model A, which is Johnson is all.
Yeah, which would be an American A.
Yeah, these are all
Because the
these are
trademark
Americans, yeah.
model was a Canadian A and a Victor B, I believe.
Yes, this
Victor
is
B,
the American the American Berliner
Yeah,
trademark.
yeah.
And when they produced, when Mr. Berliner came to Canada and produced, they started.
Yes.
He began with A to Z. or
Yes, yes, right. Did they get it all the way up to Z?
I never seen a Z.
I tried to find all of them.
I have a J. The last one I seen is a P that I have here.
Was a
The
P.
latest,
I have a
yeah,
P.
yeah.
Yes, I have a P. But I didn't know they ever went beyond the P.
Yes, this is the Victor B, which is the one that Berard used for the painting.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, that's the model they used.
With the fleur-de-lis?
Fleur-de-lis, yes. Some of the early photos of that.
I didn't realize he had one with this
It's a
fancy
molding, yes.
molding here.
This is the only one that came with this other molding. And actually, Fred Moranzi had 3 of them.
Yes.
One was a fleur-de-lis,
Yes.
one was a rosette, and one was like a rose carved.
Is
And it
that
was,
so?
That's the Alphans have those, because they bought all the Berliners from them. They had 3. He had 3 different ones. Because when I saw when I went to his house.
Yes, yes. Where does Fran live?
He used to live in Windsor,
Connecticut.
In
But
Connecticut,
then I
yes.
think he moved somewhere else. I don't know where he moved to.
And we lost him.
Yeah. Well, he's still around.
He's
He
still
collects
around,
it.
yes, of
yeah,
course.
He's got his whole collection and he's still
Yeah.
collecting the new stuff.
And
for it.
some of the machines had a brake, some had this kind of brakes.
Yeah, they're all
some-
different.
They're all different, and some had no brake
Yeah.
on it.
The Canadian Berliners, the early ones are the same brake.
Have this brake.
This brake here. Then the later ones have a longer brake.
Yes. Yeah, there used to be an arm that you could just push against the, which
That's
had a
right.
little rubber piece on it, and you would just hold
You
the.
either click it or like this.
Yes,
There's two
or
of
like
them.
the- yeah.
You just click it, it goes up,
Yeah.
or you turn it away this
Or
way. It's a
you-
longer brake.
Yeah,
I'm sure I have one on the other
yeah,
one.
right, right.
Now, these are the Anderson. This is an Anderson Class
Yeah.
M. Those are Wizard phonographs made in Chicago, I think they were made.
Oh, is that so?
And that's another Class M as well.
I'm not very familiar with the
Of course, yeah.
cylinder machines.
This is another
So
one.
This was not our stuff. Look at this
This one.
gem. This is a gem.
This is
Wow.
a gem with
That's
a bikini
beautiful.
attachment.
Yes.
And this is a gem with this flowers that they also.
This is
there was
very
an
rare,
extra.
the
It's
flower
very
one.
rare.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And look at this.
That's a
guy.
Berliner. That's an advertised for whatever they made it for. I don't know. I'm trying to get someone apparently has some advertisement.
That shows a
It
picture
shows the
of
picture of this machine. Yeah,
this. Is that so?
yeah. It's like
Look
a
at, and
tripod with
there's
a
the
governor
little
and everything.
governor and everything.
Yeah. And they came with those special. Remember, if you only get those special records. Yeah.
And you cranked it
You
like
can
that.
buy it from the top. Yeah.
This is the package the
They
records
came
came
with
in.
photos,
yeah.
records,
Handwritten.
Oh my
some
goodness.
French, some German.
Yeah, this is really nice. To
Let me just have a look at this disc.
Sure. He's got the angels too.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, this is for the British market.
Yes.
Yes, of course. And that was their trademark.
Yes. I've seen some of the, even the Canadian Berliners or the
Yes.
US Berliners, they were stamped made in Canada and they're stamped over it, sold in the UK.
Oh,
Right-
is that
right
so?
over them, yes.
Really? Right, right
Yes.
over, stamped over?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some. He has some Canadian ones too that were stamped made in the
Yeah.
U.S. and then they were stamped again.
Yeah.
Canadian. So
Oh,
he's got
I'll
a
be
few
darned.
of these.
I'll
Yeah.
be darned.
There's envelopes have the titles over the records and the songs and all that.
You have a few dogs here.
Quite a few. You know, someone told me,
Yeah.
I bought this one here,
Yeah.
actually from, no, it's not Dave Leonard, somebody else. He told me that he got this from someone in Montreal.
Okay.
And the story was that,
Yes.
and I don't think it's
You don't think it's true? Yeah.
that when the people who worked for Mr. Berliner, they each had one of these on the desk painted black, which I don't think so.
Uh-huh.
The paint looks old, but I don't know. Yeah. So that was the
It
story
was
behind
amazing
Yeah.
how many styles of
Yes.
dogs were
Yeah.
made
Well,
by
this-
different people.
Yeah, this is the famous one. It's the real one, the paper mache,
Yes.
which is a bigger, obviously, the nose that they sold.
Yes.
That's the one they were used for this machine.
Yes.
On
Well,
the floor.
I just bought one from
Did you?
Stanton's
Did
auctioneer.
you? I know the one. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
I
saw
bought it.
the- Yeah, good. Yeah.
$900.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I figured it was fair price.
There are not many of those around.
And
Paper
it was
mache.
in excellent condition.
Yes, it was. I
It
saw the
was great.
picture, yeah.
You saw the picture of it, yeah.
Then there's the 12-inch one. Then there's-
Yes, of
This
course.
is also early.
Yes.
It's paper mache as well. But
The-
then it's for different
this
sizes.
was made by Old King Cole,
That's right.
but not all of them were.
Even that was made old.
Was this a Cole?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old King Cole. They're in Ohio where Old King Cole was.
Okay.
They gave me the mold from which the standard size 18-inch dogs are
really?
made. I have that
That
mold.
one there. That's
Yeah.
18.
You have the mold for that?
I have the
That's
mold.
neat.
Well, this is the paper mache.
Yeah.
No, this is the mold for the polyeth.
Oh,
The
okay,
paper,
so for
the
later
mold for
ones,
the
yeah,
paper
okay.
mache
Yeah.
it was destroyed.
Yeah.
But all they had was the one for the polyeth standard size.
Wow. that's
Do you
still
want
amazing.
it? Yes, I want it.
Yeah.
They sent it to me, and they packed it. I was really upset with them. They packed it so badly. The interesting thing, their shipping department is not geared for shipping heavy things I'm not kidding. All their stuff is plastic, and it doesn't weigh much.
That's right. Yeah,
It takes
very
up
light.
a lot of space.
Sure, but it's
but,
light.
but it's,
Yeah.
it's light.
Yeah, yeah.
So they don't have any substantial packaging. So they put the mold, which weighs plenty.
of course,
Yeah, in a standard carton, and the carton had broken open in transit.
Wow.
But the mold is so strong that.
Is the mold made in two pieces, obviously, right?
No, it's one piece.
Because I would assume, looking at that one there, they must have made, when they actually made the actual
Oh, wait a minute, it is two pieces because you have to break it apart.
Yeah.
That's right.
You have
They
to
must have
break
made
it
a
apart.
gesso plaster, they call it.
Yes.
And in the valley, we call it gesso.
Gesso?
And it's like plaster.
Yeah.
And then they break it up from the inside. You
Yes.
can see that it's still attached to that one there.
Sure.
So it's got to be a two-sided mold.
Yes,
for the
yeah,
mold.
it is. It is. But the material is all injected from
Of
the
course.
outside.
Yes. Yeah.
And they have various.
They fill it and then they open it.
Yeah, they fill it and then they open it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's very good.
and then they paint it.
Oh, that's right.
Do you want to take a look at the Cayman Reinhardt I brought?
Oh, is it here?
Yeah, I brought it here.
Oh, is that what's
You're
in
gonna
the,
see
in
all
the
of these.
picnic basket?
Yeah. I'll put it up over here.
Okay. Look at these beautiful cabinets.
Yeah, this is a regular cabinet. It's picture cabinet.
Ah,
These were sold, believe it or not, in England. They're all sold there.
is that so?
Yeah.
For the 7-inch disc?
7-inch disc. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, there's a little.
This is
gem.
the one
Oh,
you bought.
too bad they painted it.
I know. Someone had nothing else to do but
Yeah,
paint it.
yeah. Thought that would improve it.
Well, what they did was they polished it up and then
Yeah.
lacquered it.
And
the way
then
it
they
would have been
lacquered. Is that it?
Yeah,
that
which
it?
is the way it would have been originally.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Beautiful base.
Yeah, the bass was replaced. The horn is one I made.
Is the one you made? Yes.
Other than that, everything is original.
Yeah.
You can see the rust on it still.
How about the felt?
That actually probably is replaced too. But the
Yes,
turntable is original. The top is original.
Yeah.
It's just been cleaned up a lot.
And are these screws authentic from the era, from the time that the?
This
And
is
they
every-
would they would be European then.
You can see that
With
all
a European
flat, they're all
thread.
Flat screws. That's
Yeah.
how they made them originally.
Yes.
They were slack.
Yeah. Right.
So I was very happy to get it. It was because
Oh,
now
yeah.
it's considered the earliest one.
That's what these gentlemen say. That pull
That's
that
what
rule
they
out.
say.
Yeah.
I disagree, but I don't know. I don't.
I think yeah.
I think most of the machines, even Columbia, made that little toy first. It's
Yes.
sold as a toy.
Yes.
Edison made a doll sold as a toy.
Yes. Right.
And the same thing with this Mr. Berliner. I think they all began with toys. and
Not
then
Mr.
they-
Berliner.
Yeah.
Emile. Let's just call him. You can call him Emile.
Okay. Oh, I don't know.
Yes, you can. You have my permission.
Well, thank you.
Don't be so formal.
All right.
Oh my God! Look at all those patent dates.
Oh, yeah. They all have this
Good
lot
heavens.
of patent dates on them. Yeah.
Yeah, this is interesting because these machines would have been made about 1890.
Yeah.
Yes, they're early, very early.
They are early. So the point is, I'm wondering if there's any patent date that is after 1890. I'd like to know if there is, because there should not be.
No, there isn't. 1887, 88,
Yeah,
and 90.
there is a 90. 90 is okay, but
Yeah.
if it
And then
said
they then
beyond that, then there's something wrong.
Yeah.
And it sounds surprisingly good. With a record,
Yeah.
it sounds
Yeah.
quite good. They really worked well.
Yeah,
Yes, they do very well. They're very good reproducers, as is.
yeah,
Considering they're so old.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. Now, do you think this is original? I don't
I'm
think
guessing
it
this would
is.
probably be replaced.
Yeah,
'cause it's been
yeah,
lasted
I'm
so
sure
many
that's
years.
right. The springs all, I mean, the cords always went.
Well, leather ties up. I use these O-rings now, the rubber. They last long.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
why I
sure,
put them on, yeah.
sure. But even rubber will deteriorate, you know
Eventually,
that.
yeah.
The early ones won't.
Eventually.
Yeah.
By the way, are you coming to the meeting tomorrow?
Of course, yeah. We
I'm
won't
gonna
miss it.
have to hear what I,
Oh, of course.
I'm
I
gonna,
won't miss it.
the lies that I'm going to tell. But at any rate, I will
There's
tell,
a lot of believers around.
then I can get away with anything. After all, if it comes from me, it's gotta be,
Yeah.
right. Interesting thing about the figure 8 belt and the fact that this area is a lot smaller than this area.
Yeah,
They
for the
still
speed,
compose, of course, it's for the speed.
Yeah.
But the point is that the figure 8 is a very magic number in audio. Let me tell you
is?
why.
Oh,
Yes, yes, it has a special meaning.
Mm-hmm.
If you take the digit 8,
Okay.
turn it on its side to make what we call a lazy 8.
Oh, okay.
Okay? We get this.
Mm-hmm.
This is an 8 on its side.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Of course, yeah.
Okay. But with one side, one area larger than the other, this space larger than this space, we get the symbol for infinity. The engineering symbol for, you know that,
Oh, yeah. Sure.
from your physics instruction. Okay. Now, it is said that theoretically, when a sound originates, it never disappears. It will be with us even though it gets smaller and smaller in volume, diminishes to 1/1000th of the original sound level, that it is still here. And all sounds will come together and disappear at infinity.
Ah, that's the trick.
That's the trick. Now, the other interesting thing about the number 8 is how many of the greats of audio had 8 letters in their names. Berliner is 8 letters. T.A. Edison is 8 letters.
That we never, I never thought of.
Oh,
of course.
I'm going to list them all. I'm going to list all the names tomorrow in my little
great.
talk because it is so interesting.
It is, sure. Yeah.
You'll pardon me, Alex Bell. Alexander Graham Bell. Alex Bell is 8 letters.
Great letter.
Amar Bose, the great loudspeaker maker of today. He's not old. He's still with us, and one of the 3 richest men in audio. Amar Bose is 8 letters. Ray Dolby, who is now the richest man in audio, is, and you've heard of Dolby Sound.
Of course, yeah.
At any rate, R-A-Y, D-O-L-B-Y, 8 letters. 8 letters. And there are more and more. Eldridge Johnson, E. Johnson.
Yes,
I'm
Yeah.
just going to work on my name.
which is a popular one.
Yes.
Oh, there's too many
M.
letters.
Caruana.
Hey, sorry. One too many?
No, if it's M. Caruana, it's 8.
Well,
There you
with
go.
them, it totals 8.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, pal. There you go. Anyway, I'll mention that if there's time tomorrow because it is so interesting, the significance of the number 8. Yeah, I'll add his name to the list. It'll shake up everything.
That's right. Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
you're a lucky guy.
Yeah, I'm playing on.
This bass is fantastic.
Yeah, they did a
Normally
great job,
bad.
yeah.
This is
Ethiopia.
Oh, really?
He left in 1939. He was supposed to gone there to work, but then the war broke out. So he let him out just to prepare himself. And then he was cut by the English and he was brought to Scotland.
as a
And he-
prisoner.
As a POW.
As a
He worked there. He was
POW?
there for 4 years.
Yeah.
And they made him work in the potato farms there. Every day they also take him out from the
From the prison and
the
put him
camp,
to work in a potato farm.
yes. A lot of, in England there were about 120 POW camps.
POW camps, 120 camps.
120 camps, yeah, including England, Scotland, and all those.
Oh my goodness.
And they, whatever they caught, they brought them there and
Yeah.
made them work.
Yeah, I made him
Until
work.
they were released. If that.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
And
well,
what
my-
did your father do when he was released?
Well, then they somehow they put him on a boat and
Yeah.
he landed in Naples and he walked home because we were at San River.
Oh, really?
Took
He
him 3
walked
days to walk
home?
home. Yeah, with this thing on his back.
Oh, it took with this on his back.
Yes,
That's all even on back.
Yeah.
He walked. Oh
It's
my
quite
God!
heavy, yeah.
It is quite heavy.
I restored it because it was.
Yeah.
I did all this for it. But you can see the one that he did was very similar. inside. This is where we do it.
Oh,
He
yeah.
probably had a pocket for the rabbits when she
Sure.
came back.
Sure.
He made
And he
clips here.
carried this
Yeah,
all
he made all the clips by hand. The horn is made by hand by getting some kind
Really?
of a tin jug, and he cut it up and made a horn.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So, yeah.
And he carried that
He carried on his
with
back
his
for
other
3 days.
belongings.
Yes, well, very
Walking
few.
3
Yeah.
days. Oh my, yeah, he didn't have much
No,
belongings.
he didn't have
probably.
much when they came back.
Yeah.
Now these are, I want to show you these other Berliners. Now those are the Canadian Berliners for
Yes.
the Model A.
Ah, I'd
B.
like to go over there and take a
Of
look
course,
at those. Yeah.
Those are 2 Bs. And what they made, a lot of them made one early, one later.
Uh-huh.
So those are the Bs. These are Cs, they're oak and mahogany.
Yep.
This is a D, which is like a trademark, but with a large wood box that covers the swans from the top.
Yes.
That's an E. The E they made also with the pyramid case. I don't know if you've seen them before here in Canada.
No, I have not seen that.
I also have an R. It's in a carrying case. The same with the pyramid case like that.
Ah.
We'll go around there and you can take a
We
look.
can
There's
sort
a
out, yeah.
couple here you might want to
But
see.
I'll show you these two.
Oh, yes.
What did I do with these ones here? This is the next one to the one I showed you. It's a transitional reproducer as well. It's like a J, but this was made for, it says Berliners. It was made
Yep.
for Canadian Berliners.
Yeah.
What they did, and I have one there, the serial number on this reproducer,
Yes.
by the way, the early ones
Yes.
came with a red decal. And then they came out with this aluminum plate.
And then they put on the plates.
But
Yes.
the one with the decal, I have this is the serial number. They stamped it on the board.
They stamped it on the board. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I've never seen one with
Yeah.
it, with this.
And then one I have there, this reproducer was used on it in the same number as that,
Oh yeah?
the serial number. Whereas, no, this one here,
Yeah.
it's also early. This is the next reproducer they made after this one here. And then they made the one that's called the automatic with an open face.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
show you what it is.
Yeah.
So these are fairly rare, and this one's
Yes.
extremely rare.
This is the
Yes.
early one. What they did on this one here as well, it's an early machine with the decal,
Oh my
no
lord.
serial number, but they put,
Oh,
they
it
put
had
the
to-
aluminum
but
plate on
they
it.
put a plate over it.
Yeah, with a serial number.
So it must have been just as they were phasing
Yeah.
out the stickers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put the ID
Yes. Let me just see
That's why it's
this.
such good condition, because it was covered for 100 years.
I thought, yes, I thought all of the Canadian ones had the plates.
No, the early
No,
ones
the
would
early
have
ones.
Had the
yeah.
decal.
Yeah, the decal, yeah.
Oh my
Isn't that a beautiful
goodness.
decal too?
And it's in great condition.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was surprised that when I pulled this out to clean it,
You
I
found
had the decal up here,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Whereas
my goodness.
this one here, Mr. Berliner,
Oliver.
it's a silver, Oliver, no serial number on the plate. I don't know why. Because the serial number was here,
Was there, they didn't have to,
they went to the aluminum plate,
yep,
but no serial number, blank.
and there's no decal
No,
underneath.
there's no decal on that.
This is
yeah,
incredible.
the same, yeah, this,
Yeah.
but I guess whatever, though, when they produced these machines, even on the bitters, once they began selling and made the new models, they changed them already, either by, using the cases,
Yes,
using the motors,
sure.
everything, all the parts.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
And then there's this one you probably recognize.
Yeah, I do recognize
Yeah.
that. Yep. This was made for children. How
Yeah.
could they lift it?
I know,
It's
it's
too
heavy,
heavy.
I know.
It's
Well,
too heavy for a
yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
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 The same thing with the Edison doll. They made this doll that even a grown up couldn't take the
Couldn't,
motor out.
couldn't take it out.
And you couldn't change the cylinder. You have to take the
They're
motor
too
apart.
fragile. Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Oh, God.
So
Oh, God.
that's why they were successful.
Did you make this horn, Mark?
Yeah.
Martha made that at the elbow, yes. I tried covered this from the elephants. They have an original horn.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, I made the wood mold. We made it together, and then we made the horn.
I made you an elbow. But
Did
did I
you-
make you a horn? No, just the elbow, right? Or did I make you a horn?
You made me a horn.
Oh, horn and an elbow. Yeah.
Yes. Well, you made a horn and the elbow, and then
Together.
I lost the elbow, and you had
Yeah.
to make me another one. And then I found the elbow.
Oh, now you have two of them.
Now I have two.
Keep it because you know.
Yeah.
someday you may
Okay.
be-
I offered to bring it back, but you didn't want it.
Yeah. As you can see, this like the same thing, Columbia toy. This is a Columbia toy.
Yeah.
They made these wax cylinders.
Yes.
This is a stalwart made in Germany. They made the chocolate records. Have you heard of them? There's a
No.
stalwart. You never heard of these?
No.
There was a company in Germany.
Yeah.
They made toys.
Yes.
and they made this little machine that holds the records into that box in the
Yes,
turntable.
yes.
And they made wax records. The children could eat them. They would play them and they eat them. They were brown ones. I mean,
Could you
the
play
chocolate
them?
color. Well, they would play them. But
And
at
then,
the same time,
and
they
then,
would eat them. Yeah.
yeah, and then they would eat them because after you played it once, it was
Oh,
no
yeah,
good.
Even
Yeah.
this one's here.
Yeah.
These are the boxes.
Yes.
You can smell the chocolate in that box. when
Can you
take it.
really?
Believe it or not,
Yeah?
they sense it. Somehow they manage to do something. They smell the chocolate. And these are the
Great.
records. Yeah.
That's
These
great.
are wax records. So.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Same with the Columbia toy. It's got, these are the records. They're
Yes.
brown, light wax records.
Yes.
And he has the original box for the Columbia.
And
Oh.
It's the only one we've
And
ever
it's
seen
the
with
wooden
color
box.
deco.
Yeah. Most of them were made black and white, but this one here has the color on the front of it. The color label.
Oh yeah. So it does. Oh my goodness. Somebody had to paint that probably.
Well,
They
they,
used paint.
well, this paper, so they must have printed it somehow. Yeah.
And then there are tinfoil machines. I don't
Speaking
really
of
see them
boxes, do you have a carrying case for the trademark model gramophone? Do you know they
I
made
think
one?
I do,
So
yeah.
it could be used as a
Yeah.
portable, and you
Yeah.
could take it out on a picnic and
Yeah. Yeah.
and have music while you had your lunch.
I have one that's big box for, I don't know what.
Yeah,
they
it's
use
pretty
it
big.
for.
It's
this
pretty
one
big.
is big. I'll show it to you.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I have one, so
Do you?
I would recognize
This
it.
is the Italian disc, that's 5 inch.
Yeah.
Rotor disc, that's got.
Oh, that's the
numbers
Italian
and-
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got this last year from a friend of mine in France.
Ah. Yeah, I'll bet in Europe there are a lot of these around, or not a lot,
Yes.
but there's
Well, there's
some.
more there
where
than there are here, yeah.
Yeah, much more than here. Yeah.
Have you seen these Canadian Berliners, the ones with the tartan?
No, not
You ever
with
seen
a
one of
tartan.
They're very, very unusual.
They made only
Yeah.
2 or 3 records with that. Just 3 numbers.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen the
I-
one, the
my
puzzle
goodness.
record?
Yes.
The which record now?
The puzzle record?
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Much record, yes.
Yeah. I have a puzzle record, and my father got a patent on a puzzle
Puzzle?
record.
Really?
And here's what he patented. As you know, the whole principle of the puzzle record was you never knew what song you were going to get.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, you dropped the needle and it
Yeah.
played whatever came up next. My father created a method where you could select the track that you wanted.
Yes.
And he got a patent on that, but they never produced any.
Oh, really?
I would have liked
Most of
to
those
have gotten
puzzle
one of
records
those.
have 2 songs on them. In
Yeah,
those puzzle records.
he had it for three.
3 is one?
3 songs, yeah. Yeah,
All the Canadian Brothers I've seen, it's number 1,000, and it's a puzzle record.
yeah,
And it has 2 tunes on it.
yeah. Well, as I said, my father's patent was for 3,
Okay.
which would have given you about how many minutes? One minute.
I was, well, yeah, I would say this 7 inch and maybe 1.5 minutes.
Yeah,
if that.
exactly.
Yeah, it's short.
Anyway, they never made it according to my father's patent, but he got a patent which made him an inventor.
Of course.
I have 2 patents, so that means
Oh, you do?
I'm an inventor.
Great,
Yes,
oh, yeah.
yes, yeah,
That's very good. So this is the little one.
yeah. Yours has the
The leather.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's great. You have the thing. I've lost the. I don't have the.
You know what you
the
could
leather
use
of it.
here?
What could you use?
Rubber. You get one of those O-rings. right?
Yeah, an O-ring. Yeah,
And it's very tiny.
yeah, a tiny
I
O-ring.
could get you one the right size. Test it on
Could
this.
you?
Mail it to you.
We can make one. I have
Yeah.
one here and here. I glue it together.
Yeah.
And there's a glue that just you glue and
You just press it
melts-
together.
melts
Super
the
glue.
rubber.
Oh, it melts the rubber.
Yeah,
So it's not super glue. It's
No,
it's
it's a special glue for the rubber.
does it actually warm the rubber and melt it?
What? Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
does.
So it makes a real
I bought
connection.
the glue or I bought the O-rings. There's a company here
Yeah.
called Canadian Bearings.
Yeah.
They sell the rubber, all kind of sizes. I have
Yes.
a few of them sizes. You need a small size, otherwise it won't fit there.
Yes.
And then you got to.
I need a large one and a small one.
There's a screw underneath, which
Yes.
loosens this.
No,
You have
actually,
to sort
there's
of
a
move
small
it.
So you
here.
can adjust it.
Yeah, to
Yes.
touch
What you need
right
is a
in.
small
Yeah.
one here and then it goes into this glue. You
Yes.
need one there.
Yeah.
You only need the rubber here.
Oh, you don't need.
Because the rubber being...
Oh no, you don't need rubber here.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just need
okay.
it there,
That's
but
why
then you
there's
got
a
to
glue
adjust
there
this to
hold,
sit against
hit
it.
against that. Yeah.
So there's a little bit of adjustment here that needs to be done.
Yeah.
You can move it.
Yeah, you can,
Yeah. Yeah, it's destroy it. It's just moving around.
yeah.
Mind you, Mark,
Great.
I tried the other night. You really, there is on this shaft of the pulley, there is a groove.
Oh,
you
yeah,
cannot
no,
adjust
I
it.
don't think. But the adjustment.
Oh, really?
I
can
tried
make-
the other night. Yeah.
The
If you
adjustment.
take this out, I took out the other one because I oiled it. See, there's
Yeah.
a slot there. You cannot adjust it. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
What
there's
you
a
need to
slot
adjust
there,
though
that's
is
it. Unless you can adjust this one here.
on the bottom. There's that. There's a screw
Well,
there.
Well, you can
adjust the
move the
post,
whole,
yeah.
Yeah.
the whole post.
Because you
can
gotta
move the
move it to
post.
push against that, but
Yeah.
not too much. Or
Not too much, of course not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually to get it going, you gotta turn it.
Oh, yeah,
Otherwise, the rubber will, the leather will break. There.
yeah.
It's a really nice little machine.
Yeah, but I say, it's too heavy for
Yeah.
For a child,
and
a
too
yeah.
5-year-old
delicate, too.
child, and too delicate, really, yes. Yeah. That's why I think that this was the first model.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
believe that.
I thought so, and now that's why we were told all along until this fellow came up with this idea.
Yeah, and said
But he doesn't really talk about this one in the article.
No, no,
So
no,
I,
no,
you know,
this one here.
it doesn't
He,
seem
he
complete.
could be saying that it's the first one made with a wood board, Mark. He
Yeah.
could say that, because he didn't specifically say.
Oh, he did not
He
specifically
said that
say.
this is the first model made, that's all. he said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's complete like all the way through.
The condition of yours is about the same as mine, the paint being lost here and all that.
Yeah,
They-
well,
they are,
It's cast iron, right? The paint,
yeah, they must have been made like one right after the other.
well, the paint they used also,
Yeah,
very, very light paint. And no, a lot of these machines are just very flush paint. And they don't even
Yes.
put 5 coats or anything. And then when the paint wears out, this wears out.
yeah, of course, of course. And then you're down to iron.
But there's one that I know has got a larger bend, and it's
Oh, yeah?
beautiful. Yeah. This
Oh,
one here's
really?
got the 3 stripes. The other's got a 1 large stripe.
But is it original?
Yeah, original, perfect.
Really? Oh, wow.
So they must have made it a little bit different. You never know.
Never know.
Yeah. And they're, I think they were gold flushed because I can see some of the gold on this one here, and there.
Uh-huh.
Unless it was brass, but I don't think so.
I thought it was all brass. You think there might be gold in there?
Well, it is a little bit. You can see even the one I bought this from.
Yes.
He had another one.
Yes.
The reproducer was much better. He switched it, and it was flushed with gold. You can see it. You could see it.
Really? My goodness. Now, you made this elbow?
Yes. he
And
was-
I see you cut out the notch.
You did that on yours at work, didn't you say?
Yeah, it worked.
Because mine kept falling down. I said, Mark, there's got to be a way
yeah.
to keep it up. And
No,
he said,
it's-
oh, there's a notch
There's
there.
a notch there, of
So I
course.
notched this one here.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
However, I had you put my notch in a different position.
Okay.
You
To load it?
over here, no, so that the horn would go
Oh,
straight
standing
up,
up, yeah.
because originally it was pictured with a horn standing,
Oh, yeah?
pointing straight up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that, yes. So that's why I had you put it there.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
okay.
even though it would seem more natural
To have a
to
little
have
bit
it
to us, yeah.
on an angle, but very frankly, if you think
The child
that you're
is-
standing in front of it,
Yeah.
you want the speaker this way.
That way it can spread towards you.
Yeah, so it goes towards you,
Sure.
whereas over here, it's going away from you.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought it was logical.
Yeah, they're nice little things. Nice toys.
Did you want to show
Yes,
this?
nice toy.
This one here is the oldest one we have.
Oh,
This is an Edison pinfall licensed by us and made in England. Right here.
ah. Oh my goodness.
You ever met Ray Phillips?
Yes, I know Ray, or knew.
He had one.
Ray died.
He died.
Yeah.
No, he's in a
It's in a rest home?
In a
or-
rest home. Yeah.
Oh, is that so?
And the elephants end up with the whole collection.
They
Everything,
always
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Domenic, they always do.
They always do, yeah.
Yeah.
He had one of these too, but he had the Bergman, the black one, which is the
Ah.
famous
Uh-huh.
tinfoil,
Yeah, he has some pretty good pieces.
yeah. Yes, very, very,
In his
very nice
collection.
pieces. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen one of these in years, circa 1878.
Yes, this was made very early. After Edison made them, well, invented them, Bergman made them in USA.
Uh-huh.
Someone from England made them, Edison offered them some money to license them to make it,
Sure,
and he allowed it to work.
sure. Oh my goodness.
There are not many of these either. I know about 4 of these. There are 2 in New Zealand,
Yes.
this one here, and the one that Ray Phillips has got.
Ah,
But once in a while, the new one comes up.
yeah, it appears.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one appears.
Yeah. We all say, oh, there's 2 of them, like Ezra Cohen wrote these books. There's only 2 of them, then next thing you know, one comes up, and
Yeah.
that one comes up.
And at the moment, there are 4.
Well, of course, yeah, the 4 that I know, this one's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
But there's always 1 or 2 more that people keep them in the house and they'll tell everyone, right?
Oh,
But if somebody has some big money and then they'll let it
yeah,
go.
yeah, of course.
Would you like to see the Berliners first and then we'll...
Oh, yes,
take a
okay.
go around?
Do we go around?
We have to go around.
And here we are.
Want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
So this is the one that I was telling you about, which is, it's got the red decal
Yeah.
and the number of the producer
Oh,
matches.
there's a red decal.
This came from a gentleman in Montreal, actually. It's got the number stamped here.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
And the reproducer number matches that. And it's a very low number. I think
Really?
it's,
And
500 and something.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
This is the B, which is the earlier one.
Yes, now this is the A.
That's the A.
Yeah.
This is the B, which is also the earlier reproducer.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's got a metal plate under the turntable, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yep.
Some of them.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I've never seen that
No?
with a metal plate.
What
What was the purpose of the plate?
I have
For
no
mounting
idea.
the motor? Mounting
This
the
just
turntable?
covers, I think the motor is mounted and then the plate covers the motor.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
for dust. I have no idea why it's
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
And some of them have this type of these instructions in
Yes,
red, some
yes.
in gold. Yeah.
Yeah, this is in gold. They had some in red.
Most of the Canadians have it in red.
Is that so?
That is it in red, yeah. I don't know where this stone arm came from, but it's got the...
Do you think this tone arm came with that machine?
That's how it came,
That
with the
oh,
brass
okay.
horn and the reproducer.
But you don't know if they really started out together.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. Now this is the same, the B, but it's a later, with not metal plate underneath.
Ah, okay.
And this has got the later reproducer, which is
Oh,
the
yes.
automatic with the open thing.
Yes.
These they come in 2, 3 different dates, believe it or not.
Oh, is that so?
Some of them are February, some March, some April.
In different years.
But it's the same. It's the same style.
Same style, different
but
dates.
Different
yeah.
dates.
Yeah. This is the model C, oak with an oak case.
Yep.
This has got the later reproducer. It's called the concept, right? With,
Oh,
the
yeah.
red, with the red mic on the side. With the red.
Oh yeah.
you know.
Oh my God. And that's red mica.
No, it's a clear mic, but there's paper on the
Yeah, there's paper on it.
Yeah, on the back.
I'm surprised that they put paper on it, which would seem to dampen
Yeah.
the recording, the sound.
Well, mind you, the paper, you got the paper on the back of the reproducer.
Yes.
And then you have the gaskets, rubber gaskets, or paper what they use originally, and then you
Yes.
have another over it. So
Yeah.
the mica does not touch the paper.
The mica is not touching
No,
it.
it's away from the paper.
Oh. Oh, then I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would have been surprised if
Yes.
Grandpa had.
Most of the
Done
later
that.
models have this type of reproducer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now this is the C as well, but it's a mahogany case. I found this in one of the shows in USA, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now this horn here must have had silk over it. Somebody must. You can see the glue.
Oh, yeah.
And when I got it, that's where it came from.
Yeah.
Some of the horns, like the duplex machines.
Yes.
The one with the 2 horns up there. They have
Yes.
silk around it.
Is that so?
Black silk, and then they put
Really?
the rubber label right on the silk. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. And this must have had the same thing.
But it's nice in mahogany. You don't see many of them in.
No, no,
That's the
no.
only one I ever found. These
Yeah.
lucky enough to-
No, they normally went
35
for
here.
light
Most
oak.
Oak, yeah.
Yeah, oak.
This is the Model D, which is identical to the trademark, but the box is bigger to cover everything.
Oh, yeah, and
The motor's on
the motor's inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as the
Motor's the
trademark.
same.
It's just
Yeah.
off to the side and then put in a bigger box.
They made the wood box, the top bigger.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
think the machine's probably bigger too.
Oh yeah, the base is. 'cause
Oh, the base has to be bigger,
Probably
sure,
bigger, yeah.
to accommodate it. Yeah.
And it's one from the top as well. And the motor's on an angle. It's
Oh,
over
is it really?
Well, actually, it
Well,
was
it's
the
over,
back,
it's
yeah.
over,
Yeah.
it's probably right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a spring and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas the other ones are this way.
Uh-huh.
There's a gold stripe there. Gold painted.
That's important.
Yeah. This is the E, Model E, same automatic reproducer.
Yep.
And it's got this,
Same horn.
most of them are black horn with this,
Yeah. But I mean, the shape of the.
yeah, they're all the same.
They're all the
horns are
same size. They're all the
It's
same
either
size.
this horn here
Yes.
on the earlier models or the all brass. And
Yeah.
the later ones are brass bells, they're called.
Yeah.
But this is nice. This has, if you look at the top,
This has got the oxidized plate, metal plate.
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Oh,
And
yeah.
oxidized back bracket.
very unusual.
And this is what, an 8-inch disc?
These are 8-inch discs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the plate is on an angle, you can just see.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen few of these, the E and the R. I have an R in a carrying case, same.
Yes.
And a friend of mine has an E with the same, with the same case, yeah. Why I made it this way, I don't know.
Who knows?
So that's it. And the bar is just a big one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. As you notice, the Canadian arms are vertical on this,
Yeah.
Later
The others are
except the trademark.
horizontal.
Some, yeah.
Yes.
Most of the U.S. trademark are horizontal.
Are horizontal,
Except
right.
the glitters are this way.
Did Victor convert them to vertical
I
from
think what
horizontal?
glitter, I think they only made the model with Johnson glitters, which
Yes.
is the A, the B,
Yep.
the C, and the D. They're early.
Okay. Yes.
And then they made them with the glitter tone arm, which are different than this. There's a plate is on the plate is on the side and not at the top, and then it goes through. There's it comes out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to see that.
It's a different type of way of doing it.
Uh-huh.
But then I see some of the trademark do it this way, the later models as well.
I have seen that too.
Yeah. Excuse me.
This also has the vertical.
This is a knee,
Uh-huh.
I think. Yeah.
You don't
it's a
have to
knee
take
as
it
well,
out.
Yeah.
You don't have
And
to
it's
take it
same box.
Yep.
This has got a wood top
Yep.
with a plate on this side.
You know the Pathé buildings were all destroyed?
Yes, I heard, yeah.
That's
Now,
terrible.
this is a steel record. They call it with wet. And that's how they record it, but they cut the peels off of
Yes.
the steel.
Yes.
They just put a coat of wax and they recorded on the wax.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And then they made the back so beautiful.
Yeah, they sure did. You have a
Well, that's
visitor.
Mike Bryan. Hang on, I'll go get it.
Not really, thank you. All right. No. No? I'm
You're ready for dinner,
I'm ready for dinner at any time. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Coffee would ruin my dinner.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Andrea. Okay. So they're few of these records.
Yeah.
People buy with us on the back.
Of the back, yeah.
A lot of them it's all missing. A lot of the work is on.
Yeah,
Recorded.
sure.
You can see some. American troops,
To the American troops.
as far as I know.
I've never seen this.
Yeah. I had one before, but it was missing one.
Pretty
record.
expensive too, $2.50
Yeah.
a set in those days.
That's
That
right,
was
yeah.
expensive.
Yeah. Okay, there were two records here. Let me just try. These are two records for me.
And this is a language lesson.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Look at this came with a card. I didn't even realize that.
Look at that.
American troops.
Take me back to dear old Blighty.
Speak French correctly.
Case of emergency. That's great.
In case
He
of
was only
emergency.
we came with 2 records. Yeah. 2 lessons.
Came with 2 lessons.
Yeah, one to 4. No?
Yeah, sure.
4 actually. 3. Like this is missing 1 record. Just 1 and 2 is not here.
Oh,
Yeah, it's up to 6. There's 3 records.
yeah. One is missing.
Yeah,
No, we're gonna head out, so,
Okay, I'll look up.
okay.
And this is early experimentation with duotoning.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee you that this was an original black and white picture.
Is there something?
And they were able to, what they call duotone. And they got some orange in there.
Yeah, they do 1 color at a time. Mostly,
Yeah.
They're neat though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
And that.
It's great. In case of emergency, speak French.
I think there's something in the middle of it. It folds on there.
You know, it's inside.
Yeah, picture of the
Okay.
troops, all that, yeah.
The American soldier in France will be cared for by his own officers. Of course. He wouldn't trust himself to a French officer.
No.
But here he is, an American soldier with a French soldier,
Yes.
talking to a French maiden,
Yeah.
if there are any.
Oh, thank you. What else is here? Oh, ooh, I didn't even know. I don't even know
Oh,
what I
look
had.
at that.
These are the
Little
French
dictionary.
lessons.
First aid.
Dictionary.
French first aid.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Gotta say, I've been shot in the shoulder. Please get me help.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess the main need was medical.
Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Under emergency, right?
Yes, emergency.
Did you show him some of the black Canadian Berliner?
Sure.
You don't see them very often because they're usually the brown.
You're usually the brown.
But there was
Yeah,
some
the black.
Have you ever seen
I heard of the blacks earlier than the brown.
I would think so.
Yeah. So these are
Oh, in that box. Did you show him the box?
these are all black.
Has
This is a shipping box.
what's his name? The guy who wrote the book on all the Berliner.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. What is Cherish? What's his name? I mean,
It's something like that.
it's something like that. Yeah. And do you know if he had? Do you have a copy of the book?
No, I don't.
Do you know if he had all these Canadians in there?
I think it was American, mostly.
Yeah.
But there's a shipping box.
This is a shipping box for these type of records.
Unusual.
70s records.
Oh, how about that? Yep, 2315 St. Catherine Street. I went by there.
Oh, did you?
It's gone.
Wow,
Yeah,
sure.
that's where the store was.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at this record,
You have a photograph of the store, don't you, Dominic?
I think I do somewhere. I don't know where though. I have to
you can see there's Canadian patent stamp, which is a little unusual.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. they're all
Oh,
different,
good
yeah.
heavens. This is amazing.
And he's got some that have American or British label, like stamped underneath.
Oh, is that- oh,
I
yeah.
think the matrices came
Either
from
those or-
England
yeah,
or Britain.
Could be.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then, see, look, made in Canada on an American. So it was an American
Yeah.
matrix.
Yes.
And then they stamped made in
Made in
Canada.
Canada. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was very big on the Haydn Quartet.
Some of them have also the angel stamp. I don't know where they are.
This record is licensed for use only on the Berliner Gramophone. What everybody's getting at. Was there another brand he was trying to avoid?
Yeah. Maybe Compo. No, Compo wasn't around in those days.
Zonophone.
Yeah, they come out.
Maybe Zonophone, yeah. Could
Yeah.
be Zonophone.
Yeah, there's some really Zonophones similar. Some material.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I like this with the patent overstamp.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And that little
Do
bit.
you have any
And that bit,
brown Canadian record? Do you have any of it?
Yes, I have.
We don't have one of these, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Pick one you want.
Oh, no,
Yes,
no.
yes, you pick the one. The title, whatever you like. And the condition, whatever you want, you pick. This is
Well,
a
how
nice
about this one? Do you want to give up this one with the overprint? No.
If it means so, you can have them. It doesn't mean a lot to me.
Doesn't mean a lot to you?
No.
Well,
I'm not a
after,
regular collector. I'm more of a machine collector. But I get these records with the machines most of the time.
yeah, they
I'll
come
pick
with
a nice
machine.
one that's got a nice label.
All
See,
right,
we've got one that
pick
has
me out one.
Americans. It's like a combination of the Canadian.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
American. If you have a Canadian one that has a American underneath, would be kind of nice. I don't remember. There was one that you could see the
American?
Berliner.
Oh, I was back here.
There's so many.
Is that the one, Mark?
That's one. I'm looking for a particular one that I had remembered from.
Somebody took a bite out of that one.
Yeah. Yeah, these are the only ones I have. This is probably the one.
There's this one. This is an American one. Can you tell me the way it's put like?
Oh,
And
oh,
it's
yeah.
got Canada, and then they put the label on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the same one. This is probably,
Yeah.
yeah, same.
How did these dents get in there?
It's it's
It's a
after
rubber
years-
itself. It
Yeah.
It's the rubber.
deteriorates,
Yeah,
and dries
deteriorates.
up. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what happens. Actually, the Canadian Berliners seem, they probably use a different compound. What's their better
Probably.
condition? With the
Yeah,
most
they
of the
really-
Americans, you get this
The
kind of
dents.
singing dents. Yeah.
The dents.
Yeah. Whereas Canadian didn't.
Yeah.
Most of them didn't do it.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you
Here's-
know that, yeah, okay, what do we have here?
Some writing underneath.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is probably like an
Yeah.
American one that they put a.
Yeah, well.
You could have either of them, whichever one you like.
Well, this one. Well,
Do you think this one's more appropriate?
this one's nice because it's got this stamp, which you
Yeah,
just really
yeah,
won't see. And
yeah.
I think it's stamped.
I'll go for this one.
Okay.
I'll go for this. Thank you, Dominic.
You're very welcome.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Well, of
This is
course.
It's a
fabulous.
pretty
I
unique
always
record.
share
This
with
is-
other people.
I like your
Thank you.
tinfoil machine.
Yeah. And he always shares with other people.
Yeah, I always do. He knows.
Yeah, he's been very good.
You know, speaking of different Canadian compounds
Uh-huh.
that didn't have this trouble. In World War II, the American government, Armed Forces Radio Service, produced unbreakable plastic records.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 78s, of course, for the troops out in the field in Europe, and they were unbreakable. The U.S. did not have enough polyethylene to make them, so they imported a plastic compound from Canada, where Canada had plenty of it, and they made them out of that, and they were fabulous. I mean, they were everything that you could want. They were quiet, and they were
Wow.
unbreakable, and they took sound level, tremendous level, and it was perfect material.
Can I see this? There's a label on the back.
I'm gonna.
You could have this one here if you like.
Oh yeah, that's always nice when you
This
have
one's
the,
particularly good too on
the
the other
lyrics
side.
on the back.
It's got
the
stamp
same-
Berliner.
Ah.
That's a real American, and then covered with Canadian. And
Covered
then
with
put here.
Canadian.
This is pretty unique.
You
Okay.
can have it.
Oh, wonderful.
Then you can have the sleeve.
And the sleeve. Do you think this one would be
That is-
more?
Well,
more
whichever you want.
No,
I-
this-
this one particularly.
Yes.
Because you can see the E. Berliners from the American
Yeah.
stamp. You can see the
It's-
Canadian. It's
yeah.
and it's got the paper on the back.
This is great.
Can't do much better than
This is
Yeah,
great.
not many of them come with a label on the back.
Yeah, that's what
High range.
intrigued me, and the label's in good
Yeah.
condition.
Very good.
that.
Yeah.
Just for a while. Yeah, because I know you've had lots of point ops, but
Now the horn is slightly different. The original machine was up and out.
Yeah.
But I think I was sharp enough.
Oh, really? Oh.
So I used this one.
Uh-huh.
How come none of you are singing along?
I wonder if this is Sousa. Do you know
Who is it? No, I
who
don't
it
know
is?
who it is.
Who the artist is? Sounds very much like Sousa.
Yeah.
It could be an American band, like a military band or something.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely an American military band playing an American military tune that was written by Sousa.
Oh, it's possible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ta, ta, ta.
That plays well as well, doesn't it?
Very
I mean,
good, yeah.
you're talking of quality, quality music.
He recorded for the Berliner Company,
With Sousa, you?
which were the first disc recording
Okay.
that Sousa made.
Okay.
And a little editing there. A bad cut.
It's almost at the end. Watch now what
That's
happens.
it, I wanna
When-
see- yes, I
when
wanna
it
see what
clicks over,
happens.
Watch this one here.
Yes.
As it clicks over, this pulley brings it back to the end. And when it gets to this,
Yeah,
stop.
and it will stop it. That's, and this thing had
And
to,
it's ready for the
and
next
look
one.
at that, it's ready for the next one. When you stop to think that these fairly delicate mechanisms were played by people who didn't care,
That's right.
they
were-
didn't take care of them.
Then that's
It's
why
amazing.
very few survive.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
this one is a
They're
very
wonderful.
interesting machine as well. This is an Edison class Sam. There are only two of these model. It's model E.
Is that so?
What they did, they changed the power from DC to AC 110 volt.
They did.
They only-
Edison finally gave in
Yeah.
and went off of battery onto AC.
They only made there's one in England, this one here. It's
Yes.
type E for electric,
Yep.
and it's got the 110 volt motor. Well, I want to show you something.
Well, it wouldn't be usable in England, I'll tell you that, because they're 220, 240 volts.
When I got
Aren't they,
this-
Mike?
That's right, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I got this machine, that's how it was, how bad it was, and somebody painted it brown
Ooh,
over the green.
Over the- yeah.
When I opened the drawer, I saw the green here.
yes,
I was able to take it was just stained, like
yes.
I was able to take the stain, that's how it was.
And this is what was
original
underneath
power,
the stain, its original, fantastic.
Just got a few cuts of shellac.
Yeah, that's
And that's how it
wonderful.
came, yeah.
That's wonderful.
It came with this small, but this didn't work.
Oh.
I think everything very fine now. This is now just an Alva machine. Have you ever seen one of them?
No,
This is electric as well. It's a 3.5 volt. This plays only 4-minute cylinders.
uh-huh,
The model, well, this one here actually was changed to 2 and 4. Originally only played the 4 minutes.
is this a 4 minute?
That's a 2 minute.
That's a 2 minute,
Like
okay.
this one.
Yeah,
These are blue envelopes.
yeah.
But on this.
Oh, these are blue
changed-
envelopes, okay.
This was changed to 2 and 4. You can either play the blue envelopes or the 2 minutes.
Ah.
By switching this portion.
Uh-huh,
And it's got a repeater, but it's electric. It's similar to a.
yeah.
It's like a triumph, isn't it?
It's like an old
An electric triumph.
Enverola 1A, there's this type of back plate, which
Yep.
is higher than, whereas the other ones are flat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I like that, yeah. Yeah.
it's an Alva one.
Don't think I've ever seen one of those. I saw one in the book the other day when I was going through the book. But
Yeah, they're very young, they're not many because they were made, these are late machines.
Yes.
So they made 3 models.
And of
There
course,
are many of them. Yeah.
there's sewing machine cases.
Of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah,
yes.
sewing machine cases. Yeah, which was a
okay.
handy enclosure to have.
There's one, a lady in town, not one year, but she was something.
She won't sell it.
Yeah, you never know. Her grandfather from Montreal gave it to her, she says she promised not to sell.
Dominic, what do you think it's worth, the
The
Montrose
Montrose
today?
is a fellow in Reno, Nevada.
And I'm not trying to sell you mine, because I'm not, it's not for sale.
No, I understand.
But I'd like to know what it's worth.
In Reno, Nevada,
Yes.
he was trying to sell one for 21,000.
21,000? I
The
got lucky.
market down maybe worth 16, 17.
Oh, okay, yeah, because the market is down.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, this is a machine as well. This was made in Switzerland. They made 2 models by the Bayard company.
Oh, they are.
Let's go this way.
Oh, all right.
These are made by the Regina,
or
which is
Regina.
the music box company.
Yeah.
They made this one here, which is called a hexaphone, which plays 6-cylinder.
Is it a coin operated machine?
Yes, these plays the 4-minute, this plays the 2-minute, this has to be restored. But it's simply, it's a coin operated, it plays the blue envelopes, 4-minute songs.
Yep, I see them.
And it plays 6-cylinder.
And you could choose,
you
different
choose
choice
the
of six.
tile, yeah,
And
you
there are the titles, yeah.
And then you put the coin in, you swing
You have
it,
to wind it up, don't you?
yeah, then you wind it up.
Yeah. And it will play whichever one you select.
Yes, what you do is you put the coin in, you wind it,
Yep.
you select all these knobs here, and then it goes.
And you,
Or you select the first and then you wind it.
uh-huh.
This
Look
is
at
how-
this big horn out here.
Yeah, well, this one you have the wood horn, that one that had the grill with a cleaner horn.
Oh, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
This is a big Regina box. They call it the basket, which is like
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like a casket.
Mandrels.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
it plays
So,
a big
to hold it-
25
to hold it
flipping.
fast.
7-inch record.
Oh, really?
Okay, so these ones are,
Yes.
these are French machines, they're made of metal.